Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila's toes take on a life of their own. Bold and the Beautiful made Sheila Carter's toes a saturated topic of conversation across LA on the CBS soap this week, with her bereaved boyfriend leading the pack. Deacon Sharp's meltdown was something to watch, as he grabbed the meek funeral director by the collar, demanding answers this guy didn't have. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, is legally dead, but now Deacon Sharp, Seam Cannon, has reason to doubt that. Once he got a glimpse of 10 toes, he's off and running. So far, he's scared the Undertaker and left his dead girlfriend's son questioning his sanity. The guy in charge of turning Sheila into ashes looked scared. Carl Ferret, Sean Whalen, looked puzzled when Deacon started ranting about appendages and digits this week on Bold and the Beautiful. Then Deacon insulted the poor, frazzled guy by suggesting he snuck in a toe when no one was looking. Next, Bold and the Beautiful had the grieving lover rattling someone else with his 10-toe observation. Deacon beckoned John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, to the restaurant. The bereaved boyfriend was in a state of high anxiety while telling Finn that he saw 10 toes going into that oven. Finn didn't bite. Instead, he said as a doctor, he has seen many grieving people believe they see their loved one moving after their death. But this grieving boyfriend wasn't talking about a facial expression or a twinge of a hand. He saw Sheila sporting 10 toes. This leads Finn to think this guy is losing it. If by chance fans forgot the history of Sheila's missing toe, the Bold and Beautiful scenes this week even talked about that toe in the Petri dish that the police used as evidence. They gave fans a crash refresher course on the origin of that severed digit, starting with her fake bear mauling. So far this week, the word toe has come out of many of the B&B characters' mouths. It is almost as if that missing toe is taking on a life of its own. Sheila Carter's missing digit offered some creative entertainment on B&B fans suggest they could have watched Deacon all day in his meltdown. Once he saw Sheila's feet, his facial features mesmerized fans as he tried to make sense of what he just witnessed. Bold and the Beautiful fans give a thumbs up to the soap for casting Sean Whalen as Carl, the mortician. This veteran actor was the perfect choice as a meek and mellow guy getting a taste of Deacon's craziness. Carl was first frightened by Sheila Carter's bereaved lover, but then became indignant when he was accused of fiddling around with one of Sheila's digits. Whalen appeared in movies, TV shows, and soaps through the years. This includes playing several roles in B&B episodes, dating back to 2007. So Sheila's toe or missing toe even got Bold and the Beautiful to bring on an extra. Many theories exist trying to explain where Sheila Carter's 10-toe versus 9-toe storyline is headed. But so far, the mystery spins and Sheila Carter hasn't so much as lurked in the shadows on the CBS soap. Head back to Soap Dirt for the latest Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. In the glitzy world of the Bold and the Beautiful, where drama swirls like silk in a gusty wind, there exists a tale of intrigue that transcends the ordinary. It is a tale not of love triangles or corporate power struggles, but of an unexpected phenomenon that sets tongues wagging and hearts racing. This is the story of Sheila's toes and their mysterious journey into the spotlight. Sheila Carter, the notorious vixen of the daytime soap, was no stranger to scandal. With raven hair cascading like a waterfall of midnight and eyes that sparkled with mischief, she commanded attention wherever she went. Yet it was not her captivating gaze or seductive smile that became the talk of the town. No, it was something far more peculiar, her toes. It began innocently enough on a sun-drenched afternoon in the sprawling mansion of the Forrester family. Sheila, clad in a form-fitting gown that hugged her curves like a second skin, lounged by the poolside, her feet dipped into the cool waters. As she idly wibbled her toes, a strange sensation overtook her. It was as if her digits had a mind of their own, moving in ways that defied logic and reason. At first, Sheila dismissed it as a trick of the light or a figment of her imagination, but as days turned into weeks, the phenomenon only intensified. Her toes developed a personality of their own, behaving in ways that were both comical and bewildering. They danced when she least expected it, curled in amusement during tense moments, and even seemed to express emotions of their own. Rumors spread like wildfire through the corridors of the Forrester estate. Some whispered that Sheila had been cursed by a vengeful ex-lover, while others speculated that it was a side effect of a botched plastic surgery procedure, but Sheila herself remained tight-lipped about the true nature of her toe-tapping predicament. Meanwhile, the denizens of Los Angeles were captivated by the bizarre spectacle unfolding on their screens. Social media buzzed with theories and memes, and viewers tuned in faithfully each day to witness the latest antics of Sheila's wayward toes. Ratings soared as the saga of the toe-tapping vixen captured the public's imagination. But amidst the chaos and confusion, there were those who saw opportunity in Sheila's plight. Fashion designers clamored to create footwear that would accentuate her unusual appendages, while dance companies vied for her to showcase her toe-tapping talents on stage. Sheila, ever the opportunist, saw a chance to capitalize on her newfound fame and embraced her toe-centric destiny with gusto. As the days turned into weeks, Sheila's toes became the unlikely stars of the show, stealing scenes with their antics and earning a devoted following of their own. They even garnered fan mail and social media fan pages, with admirers from around the world declaring their undying love for the enigmatic digits. But just as quickly as it had begun, the saga of Sheila's toes came to an abrupt end. In a shocking twist worthy of the soap opera world, it was revealed that the entire ordeal had been an elaborate ruse orchestrated by Sheila herself. In a bid to regain the spotlight and revive her flighting career, she had concocted the toe-tapping charade as a publicity stunt. The revelations sent shockwaves through the soap opera community, leaving fans reeling from the betrayal of their beloved villainess. Sheila's toes, once the toast of the town, were relegated to obscurity once more, their brief moment in the sun extinguished as quickly as it had begun. And yet, despite the scandal and deception, the legend of Sheila's toes lived on, immortalized in the annals of soap opera history as one of the most bizarre and captivating tales ever told. For in the world of the bold and the beautiful, where anything is possible and reality is but a suggestion, even the humblest of body parts can become a star in their own right. Bold and the beautiful, Steffi free of charges but toe jam on the way. Bold and the Beautiful offered Steffi Forrester good news this week when LA's top detective stopped by on the CBS soap to say there would be no charges brought against her for killing the woman with 9 toes. But after what Deacon Sharp discovered at the crematorium, it looks like she killed someone unknown who had 10 toes. So B&B gears up to spin the world of Sheila Carter upside down again. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, breathed a sigh of relief when Elt Baker, Dan Martin, brought her the good news. She's free and clear of any charges in Sheila Carter's Kimberlin Brown killing. But as she basks in the good news with her father, across town Deacon Sharp, Scene Cannon, has the mortician shaking in his sneakers. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, dealing with Deacon later this week, so the saga of Sheila rolls on. While Steffi won't face charges for killing Sheila, now it looks like she killed someone else. But Deacon won't convince too many people that Sheila is still alive. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say his sanity will be questioned later this week, more than likely because he's sharing his 10-toe tale. This week, Bold and the Beautiful has Finn in the middle after hearing news from Steffi and different news from Deacon. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, likely has some relief as well as Steffi, when he learns his wife is off the hook for his mother's killing. But that might be short-lived when Deacon seeks Finn to offer up his new theory. It looks like he spouts off a theory about Sheila possibly being alive. Bold and Beautiful spoilers say later this week, Finn thinks Deacon is losing it. So it seems the bereaved boyfriend has a hard sell on his 10-toe story. But as B&B rolls along, Deacon likely won't let this go. And soon it looks like Steffi didn't kill who everyone thought she did. This week, the soap had Steffi Forrester struggling with her act of killing Sheila. She feels no sorrow for her mother-in-law's death, but taking a life is haunting her, even though the woman was evil in her book. Plus, she took the life of her husband's mother. So finding out that the body in that crematorium oven had 10 toes will likely come with mixed feelings for Steffi Forrester. Her worries will likely trade places on Bold and the Beautiful. The only bright spot in the body not belonging to her whacked-out mother-in-law is that she didn't kill her husband's mother, so that would take that troubling factor away between Steffi and Finn. But this would mean Steffi killed someone else. Next, Steffi Forrester probably needs to find out who this woman was and why she broke into her house as a replica of her mother-in-law. So this week, while Steffi Forrester gets some good news from Les Top Cop, she likely hears some disturbing news elsewhere. With that said, those 10 toes will likely start something new, and just as awful for Steffi Forrester soon on Bold and the Beautiful. The guilt over the killing of a stranger likely grabs hold of her. Plus, this would mean Sheila is not dead, putting her in fear again on the CBS soap. Head back to Soap Dirt for the latest Bold and the Beautiful spoilers.